It's a really wonderful opportunity for us at Taylor and Co Books to have this young man here, and we are here to celebrate him, his work, his genius, his creative capacity. Uh, we were especially blessed to have him after we opened up. He came in, he did some documentary film work for us. He got to meet me, my family, and we got to meet him. And even now, my dad, my mom, we all speak highly of you and the family. And, so this is really an honor. And I'm excited to hear you read your poetry tonight, hear some of your music, hear you freestyle. We're really all about to be blessed by the wild and crazy imagination of Mr. Gazbe Debonair, aka Gregory Thomas, fashion designer, filmmaker, poet, musician, uh, rapper, model. Just, I don't think there's enough room in the space for me to hyphenate all of the many hats that he has worn successfully. And he's continuing to grow and continuing to learn and continuing to pursue his passions courageously. So this is just the first of many events, hopefully, that we can do, hopefully that we'll witness. He has a fashion show coming in a few days. So it's a very exciting time. Without further ado, Gazbe Debonair.
God bless, good, God bless. It's an honor, it's an honor. Most appreciation, much love. Oh, God bless. Everyone's going great today, right?
Yes.
I'm sure everybody definitely had their safe travels, and the weather is very, very cold. But God is good, God is gracious. We're still warm and cozy today. We are here, and I welcome you all to Nemic Brand Chronicles. Nemic Brand Chronicles is just an introduction to letting the world be informed, like how my life is informed, with all documentations, but here for you to live, breathe, and experience with me. So, surrounded by Nemic Brand is my business, which is also me. There's Gazbe Debonair, there's Gregory Thomas, there's Nemic Brand, there's the author. There's the passionate, there's the conscious. Now they're all meshed together, and I make sure that with duality of the world, I'm able to share it and care just as much. So, with further ado, I would like to read some poems from my book, Soul La Soul, a compilation of poetry for food and soul. Now, I will start off. It's a nice poem, very calm, very calm. Might be a long one. So, I will start out by reading The Ridicule. Now, I don't mean to say it like it's self-explanatory, but there's layers of beauty to it. So bear with me. The Ridicule by Gregory Thomas. God bless. To be subjected, to be neglected. Is it to feel ashamed? To them as you should. And to them, if only I need. Not later will apologies commence. Right now we'll be bashing. Right now hear all the comments. Not later will there be forgiveness. Now, like later, we'll be crying. Now, like later, we'll be shamed. For the wrong, for the disgust, for the wretched, and for the pain. For the say, all the says. All that was said, all that was done. All that failed, all the pain. None can change it. None can change this. Nothing was meant. Everything was mented. Everything aforementioned, everything mentioned, never forgotten. Always remembered. The ridicule. God bless, God bless. Now, we've all been through ridicule, and society has placed that high criticism of self-judgment. So we're all going to be our best critic and our worst critic. So the first one to ridicule is always going to be the last, and it's the first person that you wake up to and sleep to, and that is yourself. You're the strongest ridicule. So you won't be fazed about the ridicule that's outside in the world. It could affect, could pinch, but none has a greater hold than you have on yourself. And that's the beauty of reciprocating the ridicule. So, this next poem, it's a nice follow-up. Now it's layered, but it's layered in its simplicity. Now don't feel sorrow, feel love. Just understand that we've all had those moments where it's uncertainty. Now within those depths of uncertainty, there's emptiness. Maybe it could be from just general things, maybe it could be from empty appetite. Right? Who knows but you? So let's go on this journey together, shall we?
Let's go.
Let's go. Emptiness. Pain and suffrage. Waiting to be held, but not for coverage. Melt away my emotions as a cure-needed potion. Affection needing protection, relating to a dove, which represents the meaning of true love. Love and care for the word lies emotionless in the palm of my hand. Like a pearl without a song of the family. Emptiness. God bless, God bless. True indeed, true indeed. You can take a moment to just relish around the room. It's okay. You don't gotta only focus on me. It's okay, King. That's how true it is. So now, I'm going to actually read a poem called Some Wisdom. Lo and behold, this is just like, you know, this is a precation, as you call a presume, introduction. And this is for the honor of King's father. This is actually his favorite poem on the book. When he actually read it, he told me it was his favorite, and I kept it as a mental note. So God bless with honor of his king. I would like to read some wisdom. Some wisdom. There is no future without the present. No present really without knowing the past. So to history, I will continue my research to gain more common sense on my present. So that way my present is the future. Thank you, knowledge. I have used you so much prior through life. I know that knowledge of past that I used to present, to carry on to future, is now known as some wisdom. God bless, God bless. Like they say, Ashe. Ashe. Now the point of this book is actually a poetry compilation of mostly my poems from about high school entering college. So these are all just ones that were just in my mind, and I had my spare time, jotted right on that paper. So honestly, this book is an imitation of the paper. So every page literally imitates the paper that it was copied from.
Cool.
Now this poem is called Poetry. Poetry. Words to a new world. Stanzas written down, putting passion into each word. Open up the domain of creativity, enhancing the love of imagination, the excitement of fulfillment, looking at the finishing touches, having pride in your achievement, express emotions, to the final crush, accomplishing what you want to be said on paper. Stare at myself through the sheet you have. Let it tell me if it should rapture or if it would adventure rap. God bless poetry. Granny Thomas.
I love that line. Let it tell me.
Yeah, it's
I love that.
You know exactly how you feel when you read. It captures your heart, your imagination, and you make your own world, your own painting. That's the beauty also of not only reading, it's the beauty of art. I have a painting within this, and then you make your own rendition. Then you can encounter me in the hope of God, right? And pure kismet. And we can share it all together. Now that's what I call pure magic.
Yes.
God bless. Speaking of magic, doesn't it feel like a fantasy sometimes? Magic sometimes feels like a fantasy. You could conjure it, right? It's magical how you could just meet people and you can manage to magically keep them in your life for your whole entire life. It's magical how you can make them remember you for lifetimes. Generations go down the line and there's a wonderful child with a bright heart and a bright smile, still speaking on your memory and existence as if you're still with them. Isn't that magical?
Thanks.
How about when you meet the love of your life? Now those sometimes come off like a swoop of the feet, don't it? Don't even see it coming sometimes. You just like, oh, yeah, we'll see where this goes. There you go, 2 kids, 20 years into a home marriage. You're like, wow, let's see where that went. God bless.
Yes.
Magic is like a fantasy. And I have that type of fantasy somewhere in this book here. Ah, right here. Right. Now I shall read to you in its most simplicity, but of its most highly elated energy. Poem named Fantasy by moi, Gregory Thomas. Also that you know is Gazbe Debonair, God bless. Fantasy. Vision fractured. Delusion raptures mirage. Delusion upon fantasy. Dreams admired. Dreams desired. Mirage desired. Conflicted delusion. invigorating, mind euphoric, eyes in trance, bond illusion, fake wishing, pure praises. It's fantasy. Now with fantasies you have dreams. Now I can tell you about one of my dreams. We have millions of dreams and millions of hours to live. We run through at least 130 dreams in our sleep and it's only been 2 hours. We got about 200 more to go. Right? So with this poem, it's called I Dream. Hope you dream with me. I dream of a sea. I dream of peace. I dream of a peace. I dream of euphoria. I dream of peace. I dream a piece of peace, that I will be at peace, that my rest appeases. I dream of happiness, that one day I'll be. Of happiness, if of peace. For I at peace, appeased, I dream. I dream on endlessness. Endlessness. I dream of relief. A relief to no longer be. Restless of anxiety to be less. I dream to be free, restless. Dream a dream, restless. The feel of endlessness, I dream of endless relief. To dream relief free gives possibilities endless. I dream. God bless, God bless. Now this is a nursery rhyme kind of poem. It's kind of, think about Temptations, if you would like. Has that rhythm. Number my baby. Number my baby. Just a little bit. Right? By Gregory Thomas. Very simple. 1, 2, I love you. 3, 4, I miss you more. 5, 6, I just lost your kiss. Picture this. 7, 8, you make me great. 9, 10, give me your hand. 11, 12, give me a cell. 13, 14, stop with the farting. 15, 16, I smell nothing, thanks for something. 17, 18, let me tease what's in between. 19, 20, my cutie with a booty, with so much beauty. 21, 22, when I miss you. 23, 24, I go to you for sure. 25, 26, of my wish. 27, 28, have you in my arms again. Number my baby.
Sweet.
Now, I'm definitely a family man and a loving, caring man, raised by both parents. Married for over 35 years together, God bless. And I should take those principles and I'll say amplify them for they are supposed to born me to birth to be a better person. So I'm supposed to be better with the combination, am I not? God bless indeed.
Yes.
And I thank them both for making me knowledgeable to the love that I have. I have more love than I could even overwhelm them. Very overwhelming. So it's very loving. God bless them. Now, I gave my parents their wonderful flowers. As you know, I've been told I've been a great person. Like, your mother raised a wonderful person. Your father raised a wonderful man. So, just want to give that moment to my parents. Make sure that they get their flowers, even when they're not around to hear. God bless. So this poem, got two more poems before I perform music. Now this poem is called Daydream Live. Now just to say for the record, there's two more after this one. Not this one counts. Don't want to spoil nothing, but there we go. First spoil, right? Now, let's see if you ever lived this type of daydream. I would look back and daydream. What it would be like if you just came up. What would it be like if I just came up to you and told you how I feel about you? But that's the problem. I can't because now it's too late. You're already with someone. But then I daydream about walking up to you, expressing how much you mean to me. How I knew you were that special one. And how you're my other side. My better side. To me. I have two sides. A light side and a bright side. A shiny side and a glistening side. You make my life complete. You are the bright and glistening side of my life. To me, you are my bright and glistening star. You embrace me to be better. You got me. You got me. Doing anything that's completely possible. You make me want to do two impossible things for me. Grab the stars. For every star is a different meaning and understanding of how much I love you. Grab the moon, then give it to you to show you that if me and you got separated, I would stop at nothing to find you. I would stop at nothing to find you, nothing to get back to you. To show you how strong and great our love has built. To be grown too. I would wonder sometimes if you knew all of this. You would be with me, not with him. But then I'm glad at the end. It to be over, that is. Because the daydream is over. My daydream is a reality. Except for the part when you're with someone else. You're with me. I love you. And I'm living reality. Daydream Live by Gregory Thomas. God bless, God bless. This next one that follows, it's basically like a continuation. Here we go with a sequel, right? Now I'm sure you heard of 50 Shades of Grey, right? Well, the 50 Shades is about to get greater now. God bless. Now, this poem is Uneasy Questions by Gregory Thomas. God bless. Is it wrong to feel how I feel? Oh, how could you possibly know? What would make you know the difference? What makes you think you know? Is it pitiful? I messed up and I'm wallowing in my own mishaps? Is there any right to cry over such foolishness? To destroy all hopes and joy that makes me happy, then feel a martyr? Does it make it better to try and move on and pretend to forget? Isn't that denying myself of growth, of truth, of better in everything? Isn't it stupid to screw up? I have regrets. I have regrets. Something that can't forgive me in return of my sorry. Will I ever be forgiven? Is it too late? If it's too late, what is too late? Me? Words unsaid? Actions undone? Not saying? Not stopping? Kept going? Was it half of that? Was it all the above? How late? How long ago? What made me late? Was it me? Was it timing? How badly? Will by some luck of life be another chance? Was there ever a way in life, a time machine? If I was able to get in, how much would I change? Will it go as I wish and hoped in the after effects? Will I have no recollection of road taken, but taken back from the regret? Would that mean I never learned from such mistake and therefore never learned at all? If so, does it also mean unlearned minds will do same mistake, therefore placing me back at this exact moment all over again, wishing and going through it all over again like a repetitive cycle? Should I have just done better? Should I have been more watchful and careful of what I did in that moment? How did I generally get here where myself and whom I truly am wouldn't be? How could something in me awaken unconsciously? Was it really unconsciously? Was it really me? Or a situation testing my character? How can love be so painful? How can you cause so much pain to whom you love so much? Would you break your heart unintentionally through words? Would you be so scared of love that you would push it away? Would you be so scared that you self-destruct yourself without programming such a function? Would you be so scared you purposely mess up what you had, completely clueless? Did you ever think misbelief or misleading truth of belief break a heart more than infidelity would? Would you put yourself through such anguish if you felt better would become of it all? Would you rush yourself through the pain you dealt to go back to love harder without other thoughts? Would you? Really? Really? If you would, did you consider all that could happen after doing so? Did you prep your mind for such moments and scenarios other than coming and going back? Did you imagine all worst scenarios versus best scenarios? Did you grow mentally? Healed within yourself and grown through healing before doing so? Did you recall to grasp reality as well as what could and can happen when you weren't there all that time? Did you? Did you truly? Did you really? If you did, when you did you make it back in time? Did you make it before it was too late? If you didn't, did you make it when it was too late? When was too late? If it was too late, did you learn for the better in the bittersweet pain and matter? Can you tell me? Do you think I made it in time? Are you still in pain? Is whom you love still in pain? Did you ever heal what pain was there? Or is it just a bigger gash? Why do I sound so uneasy? Why are my questions so uneasy? Why are the uneasy questions that have open-ended and never-ending answers? It's a hang note. Why are those uneasy questions without answers? Why leave such wonder? Why wonder if I'll answer them? Why wonder if I didn't answer already? Finishing through this honestly, do you think good came from this? Do you think or feel I made it? Let me ask you this last uneasy question. If I did make it, would this poem sound the way it does? Does this answer your question? God bless. So you see how the thing could just go from a polar opposite, right?
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey just got even grayer, didn't it?
Oh boy.
God bless. I'm very honored that you are actually hearing this because this is the finale. There's more poems for you to read in the book. But this is just the last one. I don't want to give away the whole book now. Okay, so now this poem, very simple, very innocent. And I will be making a coloring book out of it and an illustrated book out of it. And it's called A Boy and His Hat. Young 11-year-old Trent grew up with every breath wearing a simple one-size-fits-all hat with a faux cotton over leather, polyester elastic strap, with a mark on the back, bold symbol, that means enlightened on the front, purple like Barney, Sacramento Kings unicorn, gradient gloopy layout for a uniform. And since birth, the hat never changed. Fell, caught wind, dust, even stains. Hot sun, cold snow, hail and rain. Once used to hold Trent's failing protected him twice from falling. Saved 3 times from bullying. 3. Lost in parks and schools, at home. Even used his popcorn as a bowl. Trent learned how to clean that day. Trent wore his hat in many different ways. Had fun at many games. See many different faces. They all say, I like your hat. Trent was like his hat. Cool, eccentric, awesome. Like Trent, his hat is artistic. To everyone, him and his hat are unique. Been lost, found, misplaced. Got stuck in some places. Once caught the smell of his favorite pizza place. Through those, they never change. Like his hat, you'll always know it's the same. Trent and his hat will always remain, whether or not they know his name. Everyone first known him as the boy in his hat. I'm Gregory Thomas. God bless, God bless. Now, this book was actually my first published book. And I published this in 2017. It's published, but it was already written since before I could make it printed in the first place. 2012. 5 years later, here we go. Soul to soul. Soul la soul. Now, with that being said, I feel great. How about y'all?
I feel wonderful. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's an honor. So, is there any questions as to the book?
When you look at the book, so many years have passed since the first time you wrote and put on paper these words. Do you re-examine yourself where you were then, where you are now? Do you have those kind of reflections?
Yes, honestly, I do. It's similar to, it's different. This is more deeper. It's more, not only personal, but more of a reflective, therapeutic. Let me dig deep into my soul. Let's see what needs to be repaired. Or let's see what revelations could come clearer even now. Because the older you get, the more wisdom you collect and gain. And
Hopefully.
that one simple thing that you probably didn't notice, you'll notice now through reflection. You can try to correct it, do better of it, or teach those to not even get into it ever. So when I look at that, I look at it in a humorous way. Think about your Facebook post 10 years ago and now. You're like, oh God, Who is that guy? Oh God, who is that? So it's like that. You're not a shameful way, but a very learning, humorous way. Like you can learn to laugh at yourself. And y'all got a lot of he-he's and ha-has. I could be a comedian off of the love and wisdom I got, and I thank God every day for it. Yeah. So the most recent seam of reflection would actually be a few months ago, but it collected in my mind just yesterday. It would actually have to be with family. There was a saying I only heard from my pops once, and I laughed at it because it was the wildest saying I've ever heard him say. He never said it. And he said, "When in the family, you know what providing protecting is like, right?" So I said, "Yeah." He said, "So you should always know to make sure to turn off the lights." And I said, "Ew, he trying to be sarcastic here." Thinking I like back in the day, like when that happened, like the light was on. Like either he trying to say turn the light off, he being sarcastic, or he's giving me some knowledge. I know my father, so I took it as knowledge.
Okay.
Years later, I helped a whole good situation, a life changing situation, but it involved us not losing the place. And when I came to him and we had that connection right there, and he told me, "I guess you turned the light on."
Yeah.
And I said, "God bless." That was basically saying you should not only be happy and give love, but also be it was also saying remain to be provider and protector for not only you but your family. So it was beautiful to not only get that, but it's good to bring that back here now. Be able to get to send some love and gratitude.
That's beautiful.
So if you was to ever see my parents anywhere, hey, you know your son, he talking some good shit, on you.
That's right. That's right.
Right. God bless. So that's that question. If that answers it.
It does.
God bless. Is there any other questions?
You said you wrote these poems when you were in high school and at the start of college?
Yes.
Has your process changed any from then to now? The way you, I don't know, even sit down to write a poem? How did you do pen to paper then? Do you compose it? I'm just curious.
Yes. Still old soul, young body. So my process was always pen and paper. It's funny because poetry is the main reason and led me to my path in music. Before I wouldn't understand how to write music or construct, how I would to express myself without poetry. And when I would write it, in high school especially, I would either be in the back of classrooms because it was an advanced placement for most of my life. So I didn't write notes. I just did rhymes or wrote poetry. Or I drew designs of my clothing, of which you see on me now. And for the most part, if I didn't have to write it, I had a mental note of it. And sometimes I don't know if it feels like it was only me, but I hope somebody here saves me. I don't want to be the only one, right? So you know about the familiarity of when you like have a certain passion for something or an interest. There are waves of colors in your mind, and it comes off like a snapshot. Now, some of the poems were stuck in these exact colors.
Oh, wow.
So it was the reason why I was able to remember about 8 of my poems without writing them. Which God bless, when I actually found them, it was still verbatim on how I wrote it.
Wow. That's amazing.
So I believe.
Question?
You good. So I believe, God bless. So I believe that the method to the badness was really from the soul, which is why I said it's soul our soul, because it was in my most intimate time and my most peaceful frame of mind, even through the chaos.
Wow.
And college especially, yeah. College was a different note. College I wrote, but I also had to type it on the MacBook. Like I said, the color stuck with me. So as soon as I opened that screen, this part was always the color looking at me in the first place. So it led me to keep in track. And did that while I was managing to stay put in class. This is why the MacBook is always good to have it in college class. One tab here, one tab there.
Uh-huh.
Type in something. Yeah, I got you, professor. Good to go. You like it? Good? Okay, good to go. Continue, right? Good to go. And definitely took the journey differently. I had a small book, which I don't actually show too often. It's the same book as my EP, Debonair wrote EP. They share the same book. And it was on my way going to and from Wall Street. When I was working in Wall Street, and Kingsborough was all the way. So one side and racing there, and that gave me all the time I needed to finish up my book. Yes. And that one actually, if you want to know what poem it was, Daydream Lived was one of those poems on the train.
Oh, wow. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Going from the concrete of Wall Street and then fleeing to the beach where
I was gonna say,
Kingsborough
Kingsborough is
is
so
a
pretty.
whole
Yeah.
different culture and environment and
Yeah.
setting. And
Very
wow.
peaceful. And it's just like, it's a boondock in a sense, right?
Yeah.
You see how it's just laid out? It's a complete escape away from everything, especially by the shore. God bless. Can we say we love New York, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
That's how true it is.
Yes.
Now, I would love to hear some more questions. If there's any more questions, just for the special guests that actually entered, I'll repeat one of the poems. Okay. So now, you're going to introduce yourself to the introduction of the book, which is called Poetry by Gregory Thomas. Words to a new world. Stanzas written down. Putting passion into each word. Open up the domain of creativity. Enhancing the love of imagination. The excitement of fulfillment. Looking at the finishing touches. Having pride in your achievement. Express emotions to the final crushes. Accomplishing what you want to be said. On paper. Stare at myself through the sheet you have. Let it tell me if I should rapture or if I should adventure rap.
Even better the second time.
God bless.
God bless.
That's it. I share. Now, we can get back to the question. Sorry that I cut it off for a moment, right? Is there any more questions that you may have? Go ahead.
Blessings and respect, brother.
Yes, it's good.
Pardon early before, I didn't want to cut your word, but you inspired something to ask you a question about you seeing patterns and colors and you having photographic memory until you could sustain these things if there was no paper there. Did this process help you with rhyming?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Being a lyricist as you are, as I know,
Yeah.
did it help you with this?
God
To
bless.
remember being on stage doing these things right now, did it help in this process?
Yes. God bless. Take one more camera pan at King for a moment.
Respect.
Always had a great question.
Respect, cameraman.
God bless.
Respect.
God bless.
Yes, sir.
Also a fashion designer himself.
Yes, sir.
Right. So,
Appreciate
to answer your question, yes, that's a fact.
you. Yes.
The most prominent colors, especially when I'm writing, is purple, blue, teal, turquoise, orange, sometimes pink. Now, I have a combination color of a gradient. So it'll go yellow, purple, and then you will see a tint of orange mixed with blue. Now, all of that combined normally makes general aspects. So most of the music that you'll hear from me, when you hear it, there's always substance. There's always an energy of emotion. But it's funny that you said that, because I am going to be performing my music in a few minutes. So that's how true it is.
I see so much your jacket. While you saying it again, you have a palette of certain colors, and you expressing that in that jacket by merging some of the colors together on one side, certain that, but still having solid colors. That you said that foundation.
Yeah.
So I see that by looking at you. So well done with it too. I want to say. God bless, brother.
Pink is not only joy
Yes, sir.
and
It
happiness,
means something.
it also explains purity. So the vision that you see when you get this, as well as the energy you receive, is joy, purity, and love. So when you always walk past, even in the darkest of the nights, you'll see a glow from the jacket. Just like the colors, because those are the colors that give you unconditional love, unconditional caring, and like how you said, foundation, unconditional foundation. Pink and blue were the first two, right? They say pink was a boy at first, then became blue, while blue was girl, and then became pink. We are all one species, a beautiful species at that, free of color that we all have in our flesh and on our outer flesh. We have all the colors in the world.
They belong to us.
They belong to us. This is why God bless us with not only art, but talent, heart, and skill to do all of that. And we in a world where the most uncommon people could be completely common. Not only through the world of art, but of love, of nature, of color. Look at us. King and queens in this room. Melanated beauty. Generational wealth that cannot be held back.
One family from them two people, right?
Yeah.
It's so complex, but you made it simple by saying that just now. The mother and the father. 1,000 people came from this one person. Now they're a great-grandfather, great-grandmother now. So yeah, you're right. For real.
That's how true it is.
Felt that one. Yeah.
Unconditional love right there. That's King right there. He's definitely
And we learn condition to be unconditional,
Right.
Because you can't hurt nobody and still love them. So you have to understand that it comes with it, to have unconditional, conditional, between me and you. That's what me and you still building,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I appreciate that for you.
So to continue finishing your question,
Yes, sir.
with the colors of the world, red and blue is fire and ice, right? Hot and cold. I avoid as much red in the music that I do when I do my writing. Because we are already desirable. This is what brown is for. This is what melanin is for. So I don't need to put any malice or desire of malice. Devil in a red dress. No subliminals of that or energy or color to be painted on certain paintings. Unless I tint it with orange. Because that's overriding it. It's giving it a balance. It's saying that there's peace and serene instead of fierce and fiery. So, where there's heaven, there is no hell.
That's right.
And if we keep creating a paradise or a euphoria, I'm going to create it without no violence, without no malice, without destruction, without the thought of people wanting to hurt each other or be hurt. It's all self-love and pure love. You give exactly what you get, and it should only be pure love. So that's what you normally get when you not only get my paintings or my book, but definitely what you hear from when you hear my music. Yeah. So if you're getting knowledge or substance, it's definitely in the betterment for you, or in a bigger picture that's bigger than both of us.
Yes.
And that's how true it is.
Blessed vessel, though.
Oh God bless.
Blessed vessel. Well, and particularly creatively expressive. Well, that's too, Like you say, you don't gotta say a word, but we can feel a vibration, like you talk about too, That's why everybody's here today. You know, and thank you, sir, too, for this too, because he's like that as well.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
so this is a perfect place. This is the perfect time. Cameraman as well, and you appreciate me first time, but this is it, brother.
Yes, God bless. I would like you all to say thank you to Andrew.
Yes,
Respect
thank you.
Andrew.
Thank you.
Respect Andrew for real.
King is
He's
one
that
of a
guy,
kind.
man.
King is
Yes.
one of a kind.
He's that guy, man. Yeah.
Not only is he a genius, he's worked hard for every step and way that paved him to make us even sit in these chairs today.
Yep.
And that's one incredible man right there.
Yep. Yes, sir. Beautiful
If you need a backup, you ask his
Yep.
family. You
Yes,
ask
sir.
me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
Put the extra stamp on
Yep.
it. You know, that's how true it is.
Yes, sir.
So, with this being said, I understand that now the music part will commence. Before the music part commences, I will display exactly what Nemic Brand Chronicles are really here for. As you see, the journey of Nemic Brand is the business that you see is me. From my publishing company to my clothing to so much more. This is what the expansion of Nemic Brand looks like.
Ooh.
This is pure Italian leather and suede from the manufacturers in Italy. This is my expansion. Now, my company has been around since about 2006 and 7 when I started doing it from scratch. Then I started doing it as an outsourcing once I actually partnered up with certain people. And those people, well, they gave more attention than I thought. And a very, very important CEO contacted me and wanted me to be one of the starting people, a part of his company. So to partner up with him, he has a manufacturing company. And here we go. Pure Italian leather.
Wow.
Congratulations.
That's a big deal.
Serious.
Hand stitched and quilted in Italy.
What are you gonna call them?
Oh, these are Nemic Brand OGs.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
these are OGs.
It's a good question, too.
Yeah.
Very good question, right?
These are the origins, because this is the first expansion outside of the country. And it was actually not the first sneaker, but it was the first sneaker I made publicly. My other sneakers I already had them designed and in production, but I didn't publicly release them or display it. This one is definitely all of that in one. So that's why I call these the Nemic Brand OGs. They definitely cost $235, right? Now the beauty to this is parts of every sale go to a foundation. It's to recycle for the environment in Brazil and in Africa. Majority of the profits go to me as well, but I transfer majority of the profits to the manufacturing just to cut the cost of making this happen in the first place. So with that being said, that's the big highlight of proudness and expansions for the world.
Congratulations.
And that's how true it is.
Thank
There
you,
you
mother.
go. You're special. You're special. You're special. Okay? That's how true it is.
Yes, sir.
Nemic Brand card specifically, right? It's like 3 Musketeers here. This is the special 3, right? Now, this I will sign, and if anybody would like this copy, I will give you, right? Well, now, we shall start this music process. So as we start the music, it's about to get real hood up in here. Okay?
This is it. This is it.
This is very, very much so it. As it's vocally ranged right here. For all of us to love. No mic needed. Okay? Absolutely no mic needed. Just me, you, and all of us in this room. Okay? That's how true it is. Now, before I started, if I can have the speaker running from me. You wanted to play through here or you want to play through here?
You want to use the speaker? Well, I mean, we'll have the other speaker. But
Meet you guys now. Nemic Brand, like I said, has been here since '07. Well, really '06. I didn't sell my first piece '07. I was doing graffiti since '06. That's Nemic Brand. That's my graffiti name. So, what I'll let you know is most of this music that you hear is actually introducing what would be in the storefront of what would be Nemic Brand when the store opens. These are some songs that would be playing 24/7 if you walk in the store. See how Uniqlo got its music? I got my music. This is why Nemic Brand also is a publishing company. So I got free range to make sure that that goes as planned. So with that, it's more money and more problems.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure we all been through more money, more problems, just as well as we've had no money and more problems. Right?
More blessings.
I'd love to let us know exactly what that's like. You could press play now. God bless. Yeah, me. Get my sit back. Put it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too crazy. Shout out to Gazbe. That's you, Cuzzo. Enjoy this. When I say more money, you can say more problems. That's it. How many millionaires you got on you? How many of them dollars is really you? How many of those names on you that you thought you really knew? What's your word? Fizzy money proper? Think you can spend with Big Papa? World $100. Tell people holler back. I holler. Claim my residuals, my insult. Work, I get by the payload. Pack like a weight, so I collect the payload. Like with a payload. Conversive, flip rupee the peso to euros. Hey yo, I got the escrow. I'm Big C, I got escrow. Superman, you can SC that escrow. Blue note, C note, 100 bill load. You talking about I'm broke. Come on, let's go to Petco, cause that's where all the pets go. They wanna fuck with me with my cash flow. Fuck with my cash flow. Make them believe my cash flow. Get ghosts once they know your cash flow. They take care of business so casual. I'll fuck it up, walk out. Casual, like more than the calm nigga after shows. Keep low, I'm low key. Don't approach unless we speak. I'm my team. Anyone dealing with me, we get cream. More money, more problems, more money, more problems. It's like the more money you make, the more wanna be fake. More money, more problems, more money, more problems. It's like everybody wanna be around you just cause you got more money, more problems, no money, more problems. The more money you got, the problems coming to your way like more money, more problems, more money. No problems. I got 99 problems. Money alone got 100 different problems. Only associates at my meet. Real nigga shit we speak. Real business how we speak. Real boss how we be. Through this every week. Log up, no sleep. Came through this in my sleep. Or off a pound of weed. Work until I'm dead. I could sleep and clock in until the weekend. Discuss me. We can fall through next door. We got a party next door this weekend. My boss probably bumping next door this weekend. Yeah, it's some weekend. Back to business. Love this, how the blueprint just shoot this business for the blueprint. Carry out the blueprint. I'm supposed to make the game switch. Got a few riding thighs like few kamikaze pop out babies. From A6 boom you with the spit. Like a pop out baby. Come next week every quit. Everything's lit. But back to business, not personal. Let me see that capital. Cause who be personal behind me? Blow smoke. You big in the band though, but got no band no. Cause that's not what you feel. So I could bite your hand. You could bite my hand. Lend it a hand. They expect you to do everything. They expect you to lend a hand for everything. More money, more problems, more money, more problems. It's like every money you make, the more wanna be fake. More money, more problems, more money, more problems. It's like everybody wanna be around you just cause you got more money, more problems, no money, more problems. The more money you got, the problems coming to your way like more money, more problems, more money, more problems. I got 99 problems, money alone got 100 different problems. That's very true. God bless. God bless. Definitely shout out to my cousin Gusto. I inspired him to make that beat. That was his first actual beat. And I told him I would make that, put that on my album. So God bless my cousin. Yes. A wonderful protege. Yes, indeed. Now for this is actually a poem within itself. This is inspirational. This is for you to get up and get it. This is for you to forget about anybody talking about you, or if you were ever overthinking about people talking about you. They're not thinking about you. They're not talking about you. You gotta do your thing. Now that's actually for anybody that was caught up in their feelings. Now, me personally, if you hear from me, that's me supporting you, telling you to not think of that. Please do your thing. Because nothing should be stopping you.
That's right.
Not one bit. So with that being said, we're going to get that track going on the road now. King, God bless. Hit me with that beat. Oh, he said do my thing. Alright, I'm going to do my thing. God bless, God bless. It's King right here. It's King right here. Been teaching him how to film and everything for years now. It's my boy from back in the day in high school. Come full circle. God bless. That's how true it is. Why hate on the nigga like loose change? When the nigga just doing his thing. And yeah, you two do the same. But yeah, you don't do the same, just do your thing. Don't be a hater, nigga. Just focus, get up on your ass, nigga, and just do your thing. Hey, go ahead and do your thing. Just don't keep hating on the nigga, just do your thing. Same, man. Things change. Different shit, same old thing. Newer aspect came in range. I guess you could say it's the same old thing. Currency seems different to me, yet nothing changed. Just bigger bills that carry clips and about the same. I prefer smaller bundles anyway. Keep it moving, no. Girl, I ain't gon' stop and go. I'm too damn loyal. And plus, I got a Marilyn Monroe at home. Just so you know, I ain't hot on this flight to jet lag. I came on with a focus to get that dream. Got the tab of hash to get cash. And occupancy doing me, where I just love doing me. I'm taking full charge, I'm entrepreneur. To my garage, don't focus on this boy, this is a job. Just go focus on y'all, just go get y'all. Haters always need someone to blame. Go to the source. My switching the track, you going off course. Your switch was to blame, because you just ain't doing your thing. Why hate on the nigga like most change? When the nigga just doing his thing. And yeah, you two do the same. But yeah, you don't do the same, just do your thing. Don't be a hater, nigga. Just focus, get up on your ass, nigga, and just do your thing. Hey, don't be do your thing. Come on, just don't keep hating on the nigga, just do your thing. If you moving it, it's because you on hot pursuit. It's what you gonna do, it's what you choose. You take it for a joke, I got nothing to lose. That's the difference between me and you. Hey, little nigga. Just had to do your thing. Hey. Had to do your thing. Snaps all around, right? Inspirational. So many people get put down or marked on in society or just day to day, whether it be family, friends, or whatever. Some people might not have the strong mindset to just keep themselves inspired in spite of all of that. So they got that as an extra little boost. A little work me out music, little 5-hour energy drink booster, some self-love. They good to go. You know what I mean? God bless. That's how true it is. Now with this song, well, this is also poetic. Something that could fit in the book. It's actually called Honey Dip. And Honey Dip is more referred to any lovely lady, angel in your life.
Oh.
The sickness to your health. Or shall I say reverse.
I know what you mean.
Play that for me, King. Well, it all started off with the park. He was looking so lovely. Long hair, cute smile, thick thighs was target. Right on Prospect West, looking so lovely. And I was nice in the low, trying to keep from calling. 5-6 caramel chocolate, Afrocentric with the leaner bracelet. But her mind's what I lust in. So please excuse me for being picky. This is New York City. Your dress couture, not savage, very juicy. With the eyes of an angel that make me sweet, like that first sprung spring leaf. Can't judge a book by its cover, the eyes deceive. I need to hear her voice to believe before I conceive ideas of weed. I'm intended to be sentimental, make you feel special.
It's like an 8-ball, so something special will happen if I put my hand down. My hand I put down. If I decline, accepting opposite your essence like wine, and then we dine. Proposal accepted, hands now connected. She's surprised, she said why? She said you have a certain je ne sais quoi. Messy belle gazing into my eyes, she classy, I'm handsome, she just needs someone. And I'm one of some that impress her with the smoking gun. Neo soul, she wanna take things slow with the upbeat, smooth tempo. I told her let's go, right out, we stroll this relationship off petrol. Nectar turn honey, natural beauty, even in the morning, honey day. Clothes is vintage, as well as her music, thoughts is vivid, honey day. My lemon, honey, and tea, when I'm not well, the only pass when all fails, honey day. A lady with soul, poet, and a mind of her own, honey day. Mind of her own, yeah, nectar turn honey day. Natural beauty, even in the morning, she is honey day. Clothes is vintage, as well as her music, thoughts is vivid, honey day. My lemon, honey, and tea, when I'm not well, the only pass when all fails, honey day. Time progressing, honey, showing her independence, woman, but not for too long. There's just days she don't like to be alone. Like the stitch, that song, noticeable. Spots on the leopard, her favorite types of leopard. When we get kinky, my cologne embroidered on her shirt. She smells me when she works. But sky be high beat, also brown sugar, but specifically for this miss is honey dip. Honey dip, 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 honey dip.
God bless. See, now you helped me up with that, I'll help you up with this. Yeah, with that was Honey Dip. Like I said, raised from a wonderful family that taught me that I could love women even if it's overwhelming for me. If I got enough love for me and her, then we both good. Everything is all right.
Yes.
Now, I would love to introduce you to more of Nemic Brand catalog work. The music that you will hear entering the store like mine. Very, very soon. Very soon. It's called Work for What You Want.
Work for what you want, the price is just a flaunt. Pop tags every day, every month. I said to not the front, but it gets me what I want. Network brings me up in rooms and conversations. Travel without vacations, no vacations, yet locations. Make no reservations, but it's according to my patience. The name brings me gracious, gratefully gracious. Don't have to show my faces. Cost of profit, quiet. Forbes asks who's the pilot. Cost to keep more private. Cost for peace of mind, yeah, it's priceless. Expensive pain is a process. Building buildings is a process. Obstacles come and go, but that's the progress. Growth and development, yeah, that's concept. Research and development, yeah, that's progress. Starting portfolio, yeah, that's profit. Work for what you want. The price is just a flow. Pop tags every day, every month. I said to not the front, but it gets me what I want. Network brings me up in rooms and conversations. Travel without vacations, no vacations, share locations. Make no reservations, but it's according to my patience. The name brings me gracious, gratefully gracious. Don't have to show my faces. Everything direct and deposits. Work for what you want. The price is just a flaunt. My tags every day, every month. Access not the front, but it gets me what I want. Exposed by the pumps. On the road with whatever plus. We packs tops up of the ups. So it's up. Clean smell of the huff. Women respect the cups. Debonair. But I like the fuck. Love money too, cause it comes dividends, wakes us some, backload sums. When the moon's up, rising to the sun, clean cash cologne from the jump. All the places with my name on, then places higher value to my name than what it's named on. Baby girl, what you want? Everything is up with me, everything is on the ink, plus you know it's clean. Work for what you want, the price is just a flump. Pop tags every day, every month. I say tonight the front, but it gets me what I want. Networking for y'all, in rooms and conversations. Travel without vacations, no vacation, share locations. Make no reservations, but according to my patience. The name brings me gracious, gratefully gracious. Don't have to show my faces. Work for what you want, the price is just a flop. Hot tags every day, every month. I said tonight the front, but it gets me what I want. Before R&D, there's R&A. Business begins at the gates you found in. Business profit, flipping more profit. Making a paper chase, you know it's God sent. God bless. Work for what you want, the price is just a flop. Hot tags every day, every month. I said tonight the front, but it gets me what I want. Networkers are young, in rooms and conversations. Travel without vacations, no vacation, share locations. Make no reservations, but according to my patience. The name brings me gracious, gratefully gracious. Don't have to show my faces. Work for what you want, but the price is just a flump. Hot tags every day, every month. I said tonight the front, but it gets me what I want. Networkers are young, in rooms and conversations. Travel without vacations, no vacation, share locations. Make no reservations, but according to my patience. The name brings me gracious, gratefully gracious. Don't have to show my faces. God bless.
Ooh, yes.
God bless a Nemic Brand in the business. God bless. Right now, this is just a show, little preview of to say the good news, but in 10 days, there'll be a fashion show sponsored by LVMH, Bergdorf and Goodman and Hennessy, featuring a walking line of Nemic Brand and as well as me cooperating, collaboration with Adrian Alicia, actual not only a model but himself a designer who designed with Prada, Paul Gaultier, Versace, and God bless Ralph Summon, just to say a few. And his fashion show is actually the 10th, 10 days away. So God bless to that, right?
Yes.
More fashion, more work, and more art for the world. Yes, indeed. What did I say? What did I say? Make no reservations, but it's according to my patience.
That's right.
God bless. And because of that, it feels like I'm a trending topic now, right? It feels like a trending topic. So with that being said, we're gonna play another unreleased song called Trending Topic. You heard? Off the gate.
Yeah, bounce, what? Bounce, bounce, yeah, bounce, bounce, rock with me now, bounce, bounce, bounce. I'm mature of pain before age, and my age in my head about 2 decades. Be good grace in your life, change the way you think. Don't wait, life moves faster than you think. Focus on what you want, the rest is distraction, dissatisfaction, all subtractions, insatisfactions. I'm a big benefactor. Even though it sounds backwards, I'm only double back for back ends. That's my reaction. I'm forgiving what it takes from me. Time, love, money, peace of mind. I won't go too deep. Shit brings me nightmares, so I won't go to sleep. I'm a new trending topic. Watch it. Nemic Brand on my body profit. I'm a self-sufficient prophet. I got it. I got this. I put it on when I pop out. Watch out. Might give a shout out. Listen, I'd like to thank me. I still cash out track after track. Royalties and full publishing. Checks next goal is more land. Trying to get up some more bands. To the new bracket. Bring a new bracket. With these racks on racks, elevating so we pack the packs, only to accomplishments, offset just to be exact. Time in my life, this part I can't repeat. Starts to think, so I fought it out with work. I'm on my knees, self-love and weed. Lost my kids, so all my creations be my seeds. All spring through the breeze. Inspire more building in a new idea. Bring cash loans. Furniture not from my kids. 21 properties that were up in flats, and they ain't not from Century. Get that? With the Oldsmobile, was that for Century? To a Mercury, got a Benz for an Audi. With the Paris before I took the Maui. Self-made, and that's my salary. I'm a new trending topic, watch it. Let me brand on my body, profit. I'm a self-sufficient prophet. I got it, I got this. I put it on when I pop out. Watch out, might give a shout out. Listen, all like to thank me. I still cash out track after track. Royalties and full publishing checks. Next goal is more land. Trying to get up some more bands. Hit a new bracket, like a new bracket. With these racks on racks, elevating, smoking pack of the packs. Only lead to accomplishments, not the offset, just to be exact. Self-made, that's my salary. Selling cap, I don't carry. Beauty melanin, going to black. I like my money tapped, I'm something matte black. Change coops, color, that's a rap. Card is now encrypted, matte black. Plastic, never seen, but I'm spending cash. I'm a new trending topic, watch it. Let me brand on my body, profit. I'm a self-sufficient prophet. I got this. I put it on when I pop out. Watch out, might give a shout out. Listen, all like to thank me. I still cash out track after track. Royalties for publishing checks. Next goal is more land. Trying to get up some more bands. Hit a new bracket, bring a new bracket. With these racks on racks, elevating so we pack the packs. Only to accomplishments, got the offset just to be exact. To legit to quit, self-made man, actually equipped with the plan. Can't find me, you know what? I'm Megan, that's the only man. Closest to me is my nuts, that's my son. Maverick, that's a whole fact. Talk real different, Ebonics and phonics, that don't matter. But I still cash out track after track. Royalties and full publishing checks is the best. Next goes more land, trying to get more after bands. I hit a different bracket. You can't hit this bracket. Watch it. Watch it. God bless.
More land.
I want to make sure that even when they step into my store, when you hear the music, you hear generational wealth. You hear aspiration for not only yourself, but your kids down the line. So when you even hear music from us and our kind, you still see a future rather than a demise. And that's the most important part. See, now that was purple and pink. That's purple and pink. Passion, enlightenment, joy, and dreams. Now that's the importance of colors and music right there. Speaking of colors and music, feels so purple, doesn't it? Feels so passionate. I feel like in this world, if we don't actually get here, then we won't get anywhere. So for this, I call it showtime, because when showtime is here, it's time to show up.
It sounds good right here. Yeah. Nah. It sounds good right here. Nah, this sounds perfect.
They calling it fire. Break time. I only pop out for showtime. My money come up front, money or show mine. Two bad bitches for fun time. Only vice I add is money twice. Bitches count up, right up, count up. Kick me up at night, your money show mine. I'm just different, I'm so indifferent. How and lit I am. Smoking back to marriage in the day. In different money, different lengths. Entrepreneur, I just with that. Jewelry that y'all can't spend. Niggas be wondering how she with me. Like how sweat. They don't know the secrets of Vicky. They say I look like a model. I fuck all these models. Drinking Douce and Ghost made bottles. Models. Say that. Smoking my longer. Yeah. More formal bottles and bottles and spade. They calling it fire. Break time. I only pop out for showtime. My money come up front, money or show mine. Two bad bitches for fun time. Only vice I add is money twice. Bitches count up, right up, count up. Kick me up at night, your money, show mine. It don't take much to flex. Just pop, I say it's me, yes. I'm my own flex, I guess. Better than no one of the best. Better than your ex. I don't care for the woes and the six. But I heard this your bitch. She ain't your bitch, but I ain't your business shit. Who next? I judge your game like I speak. This my patent. I'm a nativist, my fit Simmons, my size 12, I'm in them licks in my system. She used my dick, I hit her liver, I came in delivered. I get a bag twice before dinner. Take no L's, I'm a winner. Gracious, I'm a tipper. They love when I eat, they love when I eat with ya. I know the chick with ya. Yeah, I fucked her sister. Love the fucking friend that came with her. They calling it five. Break time, break time, break time. I only pop out for showtime. My money come up front, money that's show mine. Two bad bitches for fun time. Only vice I add is money twice. Bitches count up, right up, count up. Keep me up at night. Your money, show mine. Hey, showtime.
Yes.
God bless. God bless. There's only 2 more songs before we get up out of here. Now this one, not gonna lie, is very interesting. It's a very, very cinematic movie. Very cinematic. Matter of fact, still got some continuation to do for that one. Yes, indeed. A couple more close-ups, black and whites, monochrome style. Like again, kind of a noir feel. Now this is called In This World. Remember when I said the red goes to the orange, gives you a balance? This is that. This is that. Just let it breathe. You said it with me.
Hurting, slouched down, head pounded, feeling real weak. Motion my eyes to my cup, I'm low on some of this whiskey. Contemplating on what the fuck happened before some of this money. Things change.